What is going on YouTube? Snoop12922. On my way to a card show today. Guys, this is the first card show I've been to in about 11 years. Yeah, about 11 years, give or take. So, I'm on the way there. It's a good little ride. I started not to even go. I'm tired as hell this morning. Didn't get off work until around 3:30, got home at 4:30. By the time I got in the bed, it was 5 o'clock, and getting up early to go to this thing, blah. Anywho, hopefully they'll let me record inside of there. This is a real small card show, easing in, breaking in really slowly. But it's a small card show. It's not a big one. I found it on, I think it's sportscollectors.net. Almost positive. Yeah, that's where I found it at. If you go on there, they've got a little thing where you can look for, card shows in your state. And this one wasn't too far from me, so I said I'd go check it out. I do know that they've got two Redskins. I live in Virginia, so this is Redskins country, and they've got two former Redskins players they're signing. I'm not a football collector, so and not only that, but team I follow, New York Giants, who is absolutely sucking this year, 0-3. So I'm just gonna basically watch the postseason baseball and pull for the Nats to beat the Cubs in the first part of the playoffs. Anyway, hopefully they'll let me, record in there. I've already got, I'll show you guys. I got my camera and everything right over there, my sweet tea. That's right, I'm a Southern guy. Gotta have my sweet tea. Trying to keep my finger out of the lens. But got a list of a lot of the Negro League players that I'm looking for. A couple of sets. Maybe I can find a lot of the commons I need. A Topps Allen and Ginter set. And Topps Chrome. Need a couple for that. Hopefully I can pick up a few for my 56 Topps. I can find a couple of them at a decent price. And the 61 Fleer. All-time greats. So I'll hit you guys back in a little bit, and later. All right, guys, I'm back from my first baseball card show in about 11 years. Let me explain to you what happened. I went there, and I was getting ready to bring in the camera, and I said, I better check, make sure it's okay. And it was held at a VFW post. The VFW people that were there had no problem at all with me bringing in a camera and recording. The guy who was hosting the event kind of frowned his nose up a little bit, and I didn't want to rock the boat, so I just didn't bring in the camera. And after I'd been there about an hour or so, he came up to me. I was at a vendor's table, and he said, oh, well, if you want to bring in the camera, go ahead, bring in the camera. I have no problem with it. I think it'd be pretty good for the vendors, have something on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. I didn't feel like walking back out to the car. No camera. This is what I picked up, and I gotta say, had a great time, met a lot of people there, and came home with money, which is always a good thing if you can go to a card show and bring back money. But these are the 2014 Topps Chrome. These are the 87s. I needed these to finish up the set. So I've got all I think it's 25 cards in that set. These are the ones I picked up. The George Springer. I'm going through these kind of fast because it's a lot of them. There we go. Orlando Arcia. Carlos Correa. Sorry for the glare, but Corey Seager. Yeah, you can do your Corey Seager yell. Yohan Moncada. And Andrew Benintendi. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just tired. I've only got about 3 hours sleep. So That's those. Then more for the Topps Chrome. I'm not going to go through all of these. These are all 2017 Topps Chrome. They're mostly commons, and a bunch of rookies are in there, but that's going to get me way up on my set. Anyway, these are some of the bigger pickups that I got for my Hall of Fame autograph collection. Picked up Mr. Bobby Doerr, who was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1986. That's the Bobby Doerr card. I got this at a great price, cheaper than I could have got it on eBay for. And anytime you can get something cheaper than on eBay, you got to snatch it. For my Ryan Zimmerman collection, this is what's this? Hold on, shine this in the light. 2005 Upper Deck UD Origins Ryan Zimmerman. Be a great addition in my Ryan Zimmerman PC. Next, you guys know I typically don't buy many graded cards, but this was a great deal. Same vendor. It's the 2004-2005 Upper Deck USA Baseball Ryan Zimmerman, a Beckett 9. I couldn't resist that card. It's in a 9, and me and this guy, he collects Zimmerman. This spot on here, that's this little, the plastic sleeve. I'm gonna have to get that perfect fit holder. The next card, another Zimmerman for my Ryan Zimmerman PC. It's a 2005 Upper Deck Origins Old Judge. It's a BCCG 10. I do not have this card, and I know BCCG is, that's the cheap Beckett, but it's a great looking card, and I got it dirt cheap. So glad to add that one to the collection. Next are the cards that I spent a little bit of money on, but I think they're going to be great additions in the PC. The price that's on here is not what I paid for it, but a 2014 Leaf cut signature, history of baseball, Duke Snider cut autograph. Really, really good cut auto on that one. I did not pay $30 for it. I didn't pay close to $30 for it. There you go. And last but not least, I never expected to even see this card there. I never even knew this card existed. I have not found one on eBay. This is for my Negro League collection, and it crosses over into my autograph Baseball Hall of Fame collection. But this card, I didn't pay what's on here, but this is a Beckett graded 2012 Leaf cut edition Buck Leonard auto. It's a absolutely beautiful card. The camera is just not, let me see if I can move a little light. It's just not doing this card the justice that it deserves. There's the back of it. And I'm not going to do a big, history lesson on Mr. Leonard. I typically will do that with Negro Leaguers, but I want to get a few more things in of Mr. Leonard, some regular cards and a few things like that. Then I'll give you guys my traditional history lesson on Mr. Leonard. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's what I picked up. I had a great time going to another show in 2 weeks, and I've already talked to the promoters of that show, and they're perfectly fine with me bringing in a camera. I met several vendors that are going to be at that show, and I told them something I'm doing that's different than most people have done on YouTube when going to a show, and they like the idea, so they're going to be ready and waiting. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you guys stay blessed, and I will see you next time. I'm out.